Good afternoon, I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Latest news, top stories in just a second. First, let's bring in 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Adam Strumko will look at traffic and weather this afternoon.
Nick, pretty nice afternoon. Yeah. Lots of sunshine out there and temperatures in the 20s and 30s. Here's a look at the traffic right now. Really not too many issues. There's some construction. You can see 291, 91. You may encounter some delays there. Route 202 from Holyoke into Westfield looks like there's some slowdowns there as well, so keep that in mind. But overall in the Mass Pike, Interstate 91 north and south, not too many issues out there so far. Temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, so pretty seasonable actually. It's 32 right now in Springfield, Westfield at 31, 31 in Northampton, Greenfield up to 37. A little bit cooler in the Berkshires. We're in the 20s, 25 in Pittsfield, 25 in North Adams. We are going to be tracking some clouds moving in and eventually some snow. We'll show that to you in just a couple minutes. Nick.
One person was rescued from the Connecticut River this afternoon after jumping from the Memorial Bridge. Springfield crews were called to the bridge at around noontime today. First responders located a person in the river who was alert and walking. The 22 News live camera network caught the rescue in action while crews also directed traffic. The person was rescued and taken to the hospital for just minor injuries. The bridge was temporarily closed off to traffic while the rescue was underway. Springfield police arrested a Wilbraham man in connection with a bank robbery on Boston Road last night. According to police, officers responded to a bank on the 1800 block of Boston Road for a hold-up alarm. They say a 29-year-old allegedly handed a teller a note while holding onto a concealed object. They received an undisclosed amount of cash and left the store. That's the suspect. Officers then located that suspect on the 600 block of Boston Road. He ran into traffic, but they were able to arrest him and get him after a brief foot chase. Officers found a knife in his pocket and recovered the cash he took from the bank. The suspect now faces multiple charges, including armed robbery while masked, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. 3 teenagers from Springfield have been arrested in connection with a stolen car Tuesday. Police say that just after 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day, they began following a reportedly stolen vehicle in the area of East and Carew Streets. The driver of the vehicle attempted to flee and hit 4 vehicles at a red light. After a brief foot chase, the 3 teens were arrested. 18-year-old Lionel Elisina from Springfield was one of the 3 arrested. 2 17-year-olds were also arrested, but their names have not been released due to their age. All 3 have been charged with receiving a stolen vehicle and resisting arrest. Overseas now, the Kremlin said today it regretted the expiration of the last remaining nuclear arms pact between Russia and the United States. Arms control experts say the termination of the New START treaty could set the stage for an unconstrained nuclear arms race. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said Wednesday that President Trump wants to exclude China in a new arms control deal. Russian President Vladimir Putin has noted the United States' failure to respond to his proposal to extend its limits. He says Russia will, quote, act in a balanced, responsible manner based on thorough analysis of the security situation. Hey, Adam Strumko back now with us. Another somewhat nice day out there.
Yeah, a nice winter's day. We do have some changes on the way. We're tracking some snow and also the cold as we head towards the weekend. Here's a look at the 22 News Storm Team Skycast. So as we head through tonight, there we are at 7 o'clock. See those clouds starting to work on, and we stay dry, but the clouds will be moving in as we head through tonight and into tomorrow morning. So we're not going to see much in the way of sunshine tomorrow, but most of tomorrow is dry. There we are at 7 a.m. You can see cloudy skies as we head into the afternoon. Lots of clouds around at 3 o'clock. And then as we head into tomorrow night, especially as we head towards 11 o'clock or after midnight, we start to see some snow showers, some light snow. It comes a little bit steadier overnight. There we are at 3 a.m. We're not expecting much snow, but a light accumulation overnight into early Saturday morning. There you can see 6 o'clock Saturday morning, another round of snow. Could be a band of some moderate, maybe even some heavier snow ahead of some much colder air that's going to be working in Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. The winds are going to pick up as well. You can see may have a few lingering flurries and snow showers on Saturday, but for the weekend, the big story is going to be the cold and the wind, Nick.
Well, the Celtics picked up back-to-back wins. The team beat the Rockets last night 114-93. With Jaylen Brown out of action last night, it was Derek White who led the way for the C's. The Celtics point guard finished the game with 28 points and 8 assists. The 20-point win makes it 4 in a row for a red-hot Celtics team looking to make a second-half push for the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Their next game is against the Heat on Friday. And sticking with the NBA, it was another jam-packed day of trades as the deadline is quickly approaching. The big news came out of Dallas yesterday, with star center Anthony Davis being traded in an 8-player deal to the Washington Wizards. The deal included Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and 2 other players going to Washington in exchange for Chris Middleton, 3 additional players, and a package of first and round draft picks. Looking around the league now, Kristaps Porzingis is going to the Warriors in a deal that sent Jonathan Kuminga to the Hawks, Jared McCain to the Thunder, and Kobe White and Mike Conley to the Hornets. The NBA trade deadline is later today. That started at 3 o'clock. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, Secretary of State William Galvin will seek a record 9th term in office this fall. We'll explain why. Plus, Mira Vista has launched an inpatient care expansion. We're working for you with what patients and hospital leadership have to say on this. And Springfield College alumni will compete for Team USA at the Winter Olympics. We'll tell you how the college prepared for the Olympic stage. Adam.
Well, Nick, as far as traffic goes, not too many issues out there. You can see traffic moving pretty smoothly on Interstate 91 and on the Mass Pike. Could see some delays, though. 91, 291, could be some construction there. Also, we're seeing, looks like some backups on Route 202 from Holyoke into Westfield, so keep that in mind. Some slowdowns there on Route 20. But overall, traffic looking pretty good on this Thursday afternoon, Nick.
Updates anytime at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and always on 22 News Plus. We'll see you tonight starting at 5.